Speakers have hailed the former MEC for his immense knowledge and contribution to local government post-apartheid. An activist from a young age leading the fight through Botshabelo civic movement, which later became Sanko. He was one of the key negotiators of the transitional apartheid local government into the post-apartheid. His passing is described as a huge loss to local government that now is in need to be turned around.
Look at the boards that he served in. You find that he was one of the best people who would keep to good governance standards that prevented this. And we can point out many things that Benny forced them to be destroyed because they were not in accordance with the procedures and the law. Meaning, respect for the law was key. And you know very well, if you respect for the law, the whole Freedom Charter, you can summarize it under it.
So he was part of those young activists who played a critical role in the period towards 1994 and subsequently became one of the pioneer young members of parliament, members of the provincial legislatures, public representative.
During his passing, Kotsoane was a special advisor in the Department of Culture and Human Settlement. The Culture MEC says the history of corruption and state capture has basically broken the province and pushed back everybody who had capacity.
He was one of those. These are the people who met the point when they were in charge. The Free State will have been the leading province in terms of building houses, municipalities were stable, and we are not having this kind of problems. So when he came back with an experience of being a former MEC, a DG, having participated in a number of boards and chaired Shra as well, it was a significant experience and capacity we needed. Full knowledge of government, how it functions from the highest level.
Mbalula called Kotsoane as an architect through whom many comrades who emerged from Botshabelo and surrounding areas were discovered and nurtured.
He was critical in that work because part of the work that he did was to imbue activists with political education and ground them in the politics of the liberation movement, militant as they were, young as they were, but he guided a lot in that regard and imbued them with the science of political discipline, because political discipline in itself is a science.
He led different portfolios, including local government and housing from 1996 to 2005. He also served as the Director General in the Department of Housing, working under the then Minister Lindiwe Sisulu during the presidency of President Thabo Mbeki. Makhala Masideng, SABC News, Botshabelo.